Hi, I'm Bart Crow. Is here? It's Artist Access. Artist Access! The artist will be here shortly. I don't know who they have today. But I'm hanging out with the Artist Access guys.
Love it. I guess starting off, man, you've had an amazing career thus far, man. It's still going strong. You've been doing this a long time. How long exactly have you been in the industry?
March 3rd. First or third. March will start year 17.
17 years.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a long time, man.
You would think I would be doing a whole lot better than this after 17 years.
No, man,
But,
you are doing really well, dude. What are you talking
yeah, I
about?
have to remind myself sometimes that life's a marathon, not a sprint. My father-in-law is really good about keeping things in perspective for me and just being like, you know, his thing he always tells me is enjoy the climb. I've heard it's lonely at the top. Now, whether it's with the kids or with music or a new record or something going really well, something going really bad, he's just always like, enjoy the climb, enjoy the climb. As soon as you get to that one rung, there's going to be another rung above it, you know, till the end of your life. So. You know, it's a very blessed, a very fortunate road to go on, but it's not a cakewalk. It hasn't been for me anyway. Some people it has, some people it hasn't, and it all makes us, it's all relative for our own position. And there's great bands, and there's bands that have been around longer than me, and there's bands coming out tomorrow there'll be another group playing their first show, and it's a beautiful cycle that it keeps going, and it's where God wants every one of us, so that's where I am.
So you did speak on about the new single, Wills, man. We've been jamming it all day. Great tune. Man.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the single, where the inspiration behind it, and you know.
I grew up in Maypearl, Texas, and it's a really, really, really small town. And we didn't have a Dairy Queen, but we had some parking lots that we all knew to go meet up in, and we backroad it. We had bridges too, a couple different bridges out on back roads where we all just kind of. And it wasn't, it was the day before cell phones, you know. I mean, there were cell phones, but not in my hands. I had my pager, though. Somebody go down to the little store and get on the payphone and page me. The song just resonates with me, and I love Maypearl. All my family's there in Ellis County, and it's home. It'll always be home. But I kind of still, and I grew up with the attitude of like this, I'll never leave, until I got older. I'm like, it's kind of curious to see what the rest of the world looks like.
Come on, put 'em out there. If you don't, you never gonna know. Boy, you gotta let 'em roll. Yeah, let 'em roll.
Yeah, man, it's just about leaving and going, and then always having home here, and you know, the line, a million miles later, damn near 15 years, I never slowed down. I did it all in high gear. I feel like that's been my life for the last, 16 years. It's just been go, go, go. It was graduate high school, go to the Army, go to college, go back to home, go back to college, finish college, live in Dallas, live in Maypearl, move to Austin, have wife, have children. It's just like, and gig. And, it's like starting shows and playing, 3 to 5 times a month. And we got up to where we were doing 18, 20 shows a month for a few years. And then it was like, I'm not that mad anymore. And then you have kids, and then you slow way down, and then you have to find the balance.
Just a million miles later, been here 15 years. And then slowed down, I did it all in high gear. Sometimes at night, Lord, catch myself thinking about back then.
I say small town because that's what I know. That's where I'm from. Even though I've lived in Austin for 13 years now. But Maypearl's home, and small town is home. But it's for anybody. Anybody just wants to go see the world or do something, and then maybe go and holler at their significant other.
What's next for you and the band? Where are you guys headed as far as musically?
Man, I hit a rough patch after my last record because it didn't do so hot, and when it doesn't do so hot, people aren't fired up about it. When people aren't fired up about it, they don't come out to the shows. They go to somebody's shows they are fired up about. I do the same thing. We're all consumers of music. So, you know, I just kind of did some soul searching. I had to find myself, man, because I went to hell and back. Like, spiritually, alcohol, probably an asshole to be around. Just a jerk to be around. And thank God I have a good group of core friends and an amazing wife, and I'm good with the Lord, and He didn't let go and kept thumping me. And so I just found myself, if you will. I know it sounds so cliche, but I really did. And I remembered how I fell in love with music in the first place. And I tried to focus on being inspired by who I am as a 42-year-old man and where I came from first 18 years of my life versus some different intricate music that I may be into and influence. Because music influences me. To wrap it up, getting back to my roots. Getting back to your roots.
Any last words that you want to throw out?
It's a fickle industry, but I have to remind myself that I've stayed relevant to some degree for 16 years, and for somehow I weathered my bad storm due to a lot of prayer and just tenacity and not giving up.
I don't love you anymore, and I spent some time out. Talk to me, Goose. Let's do it again.
I hope I have another 15 or 16 years. Not only just for the pleasure to play music, but get to meet people, get to do neat stuff like this and shoot cameras and play gigs, play my guitar, travel, see people, meet people. And then the beauty of having somebody being like, hey, this song was in our wedding. Or the worst side, which still you find this sense of hoping to give somebody peace. Like, hey, my so-and-so passed, you were their favorite, or this song, and it's like, oh, rip my soul out. Or when somebody tells you, you know, how much what you do means to you. That's when it all kind of like comes back in. It's like, I hear you up there.
TMZ. Hey Bart, what are you
Hey Bart, let me get a question. When I get a question, man, I'm dipping to this single mirror. Hey man.
Hey, let me get you. Oh, there you go. Got some lights. Oh, oh, oh.